let him feel your vibe. First impression really matters a lot. You remember they are talking to a bunch of girls. If a guy asks for your contact, unless he's up to something unserious, but if he's up to something serious, girl, don't mess up things. But hey, today's video is sponsored by SMK Super Furniture. Let's dive in our today's topic in just a few seconds. Are you in Kampala and you are wondering where to buy the best quality furniture? Worry no more. Here at SMK Super Furniture, they deal in all types of furniture: sofa sets, dining tables, sideboards, coffee chairs, beds, and many others. You can reach them out on 075 3776 019. They are located at Makere Kavuli opposite Total Petrol Station. They also work on orders. If you have any kind of design you want them to make for you, they got you sorted. Do you want to buy cushions of different designs, colors, sizes? Come here at SMK Super Furniture. What kind of messages should you write a guy when you are approaching him for the first time on that dating app, so that he should feel like he really needs to respond to you immediately? The first message you send to a guy for the first time on a dating app really matters a lot. It will either make a guy respond to you or ignore you. To make sure that your conversation goes somewhere, then your first message has to have some substance and it has to make an impact. Make sure the first message you are writing to them says something about their profile. So for example, let's say that you've read this guy's profile and he says that he loves traveling, and in his profile, of course, he has a few pictures of him traveling to different countries, and maybe you love to travel as well, and that is a great opportunity to start a conversation, relating to his profile. You can be like, I noticed that you love traveling and I do love traveling too. Which countries have you traveled to? And which country are you planning to travel next? And then you can tell him the countries you've traveled to. And you can be like, for me, I've traveled to Zanzibar, I've gone to Kenya, I've gone to the Bahamas, and I'm planning to travel to France in the next 3 months. I mean, in most cases, when someone gets to know that you share the same hobby, it's easy for them to connect with you. That will make a guy want to really get in touch with you. You guys will talk about traveling and you'll find that you guys are connecting, and it's the best way for you guys to start off as friends, talking about hobbies. That person will open up to you easily. It will be easy for them to open up to you because there is something that you share in common. So make sure when you are going to message a guy, you've read his profile correctly, carefully, so that it gives you an opportunity on what to talk about, Not like, hey, I read your profile, I think we are both looking for the serious relationship, and no, don't come off as desperate. Come off as a friend who is getting in touch with a stranger and you guys share the same hobby. Start off as like that. Like, talk about stuff, and that thing of like talking about serious relationship, you'll talk about it later when you guys have known each other. Because for me, I would suggest that talk to that guy, get to know him on a deeper level. When you guys are still clicking, getting to know each other as friends, let him open up to you. As long as he opens up to you, it will give you an opportunity to ask him as many questions as you can. But don't ask him so many questions and make it seem like he's on a job interview. Find a way of asking questions. Ask some few questions today, tomorrow ask other questions, but let the conversation keep going. Let it be interesting. Let him be, let him feel your vibe. Girl, you have to upgrade something when it comes to writing that first message. It really matters because first impression matters a lot. It's everywhere, even in real life. The first impression you make on someone is what will make them remember you. It will make someone always want to message you. You remember they are talking to a bunch of girls, even when you message them, they will always remember something about you that will make you totally different from the women they are talking to. And guess what? he will find you the most interesting one, and he will always want to text you. He might even be like, can we exchange numbers? If a guy asks for your contact, unless he's up to something unserious, but if he's up to something serious, girl, don't mess up things. Keep the conversation going. If you were able to make him reply you on that first message, if you made an impression and he asked for your contact, don't mess up things. I'm telling you, don't mess up. Keep it going. Yes, trust me, something will click, and who knows, that could be your Mr. Perfect. Another thing is that you have to ask a general open-ended question. It will help you to get a better sense of who the person is. Like I said earlier, after you guys have talked about your hobbies and you've clicked, then this is where you can ask them this general open-ended question. You can ask them like, so how is your life going on right now? Already you guys have clicked. He will tell you about his life, he will tell you about his work, he will tell you about his family, he will tell you almost everything about him, because right now he feels like you guys are clicking. He feels like you guys are connecting, and as long as you connect with someone, it's easy for them to open up to you about everything, like literally everything. So make sure you get to know some general open-ended questions that will help you to know more about a person, that will make a person tell you more that you really want to know about them. Yes, because as long as they tell you about their family, you'll get to know about their family life, and you'll understand the kind of family he's coming from. If he tells you about his work, you'll know if he really enjoys his work or not, if he has any plans of starting another business, anything. And that way, trust me, your conversations will not be left unanswered next time. Yes, because there are people that he will try to reply your first message, but if he sees that you're not an interesting person to chat with, you'll text him the next time, he will not reply. That's where we hear this complaint of, oh, this guy ghosted me. It could be because you aren't interesting, you aren't making, then you need to level up your conversation. You need to step up. Let your conversations always make someone feel like they should talk to you now and again, tomorrow and today, anytime. Every time they see your message, they'll be like, trust me, even if he's talking to 10 girls, tomorrow if you send him another message, you'll be the first person he's going to reply, because you have something interesting about you. You ask things that will make him feel like, this girl, she's the one. Yes. Another thing is that use their name in the first message, because when you use someone's name in the first message, it will make them feel seen and acknowledged. Okay, let me give an example of the name Bridget. If you are Bridget out there, hello. Okay, let's say Bridget, Richard reaches out to you and says, hey Bridget, I saw that you love photography on your profile. What kind of camera do you use? How do you feel? That makes you feel special. Someone mentioning your name, a stranger saying your name, it makes you feel seen and acknowledged, right? And trust me, you would want to respond to that person. But someone who says, hello, I saw that you love photography. What kind of camera do you use? It doesn't sound good. But someone who uses your name, hey Bridget, I saw you love photography. What kind of camera do you use? Hello, you would want to respond to that message immediately, I'm telling you. So make sure you always use a name of that person you are talking to, you are reaching out to. Yes, and okay, let me get it on the part of the guys. You read his profile, you can be like, hey Richard, I saw your profile and I figured that you know French. You know how to speak French. I really love French, but I've been struggling with French and I tried to pay some guy to teach me French, but it was not easy for me to learn. I think maybe he was a bad teacher or maybe I was a bad student, but hey, I would really love to learn French. And how do they greet in French? Just You know how you'll twist something, but make sure you look for something that will make them interested in talking to you. Already your profile says that you are looking for something serious, and his profile, the reason why you reached out to him is because he is looking for something serious as well, right? But you are looking for something that will make him feel like, I know French, she wants to learn French. He will be very excited to tell you how they greet in French, so make sure you always bring up those things that are unique, and make your first message different from other messages that are, hey, how are you, how is your day? Make your first message a unique one, right? One of the important things to do before sending that first message to that guy on a dating app is to reread what you wrote, because this will help you to notice some typing errors. You might write something when you meant something else, and when a guy reads that message, because of typing error, he will understand it differently. So make sure you avoid those typing errors. Read that message twice, thrice. It doesn't matter the number of times, but make sure you send a message that is perfect. It has no typing errors, to avoid any misunderstandings, okay? Because once there are typing errors and someone misunderstands your message, it will be a very big turn off. And I hope you found this video helpful, and I hope you are going to share this video to your friends that you think might find this video helpful as well. Yes, and by the way, I know most of you have been following me for a while. You can see it's a different background, and yeah, I'm in a different apartment. I moved. This is now our new home. Me and Ian, this is our new home. Yes, I moved recently, and yeah, there is a video that is coming up about us furnishing this apartment, buying everything. Yes, so that video will be coming up, and I can't wait to show it to you guys. But otherwise, I hope you found this video helpful, and if you learned something, tell me in the comment section. Let's chat. I love reading all your comments, and so catch you in the next one.